We are continuing with another how-to section with Dani from the Artivist Network. And the plan is to go into a little bit of detail about one or two of the specific actions that Dani and the other people at the Artivist Network propose for people to do. They are like easy stuff that everyone can do if they're starting out, and they don't need a lot of know-how and resources and stuff like that. The first one is something sometimes called brandalism. Do you want to describe what that means, Dani?
Yeah, brandalism is kind of, it's a play on words of like brand and vandalism. So it's really about taking someone's brand and kind of, using their advertisement strategy against them. Because often they're like just giving you your best activism campaign. They're like just handing it to you on a plate for you to make a joke from their really expensive ad campaign. So it's really fun to do. So yeah, I mean, subvertising and brandalism is basically like a form of creative intervention, which it's really cool, really kind of accessible and cheap to do. There's like different forms visually how you can do it, but basically simplifying what this is that you're changing the advertisements in bus stops and in metro or subway systems, or basically in public spaces. There's like so many ways to do this. There are some people who literally like just paint over the slogan and then spray paint on their own message. This is like coming from core, you're angry on a Saturday night, and do that. Towards like the one which we've been kind of workshopping and working together with really inspiring allies with, where it's like either like one, you can like take bus ads out of the box itself, brandalize advertisements from the company, and then put it back. And then on the other option is that you design your own art, or you design your own ad campaign, your ad hack campaign, and then you use a program which is really useful. It's called the Rasterbaiter. And this program breaks your image down into A4 or A3 pages. Basically, this means that you're able to really affordably create a large print.
You can basically create as large an image as you want from like A4 papers, and you just print them low quality and tape them together, and it actually works surprisingly well, even if it's low quality or low resolution, I mean.
Yeah, and also the like program lets you even like rasterize your image, which means that it breaks it down into like in a more pixelated or rastered like dots format, which means that it's like if it's really, really bad quality, then people will still be able to see it from far away. So the program is called rasterbaiter.net. We could like share this in the comments video. This can even be like a picture you take with your phone. Nowadays, phones take good enough quality images. You can take a picture with your phone, edit it as you want on your computer, or you can download one. Then you need to have a look at what size your poster needs to be. If you have access to a graphic designer, or you're able to like download some like simple Photoshop thing, it's good to resize your image a bit if you can, to like make it as strong contrast or as high quality as possible, even on your phone, kind of editing it a bit if it's really bad. And then you put it into this program and you're able to say how many sheets wide, how many sheets tall, is it portrait or landscape format? And then you will receive a PDF from this program. And you just basically take that to the printing place. They print it for you. If you want to go really cheap, you go black and white. Those also look really cool. And then otherwise you can like use color. And the program leaves margins on the paper, which means that there's this like white border around each sheet. And you need to cut off two sides of the paper, which like, for example, is like the top and right side. So you cut off the top and right side of every paper, which means that then you're able to overlap your image to glue it together. And for this, you need glue sticks and sellotape, the transparent tape, and then you can reinforce it at the back. It's really easy to set up. You can still like find this in our manual. Also, if you look for Brandalism's website, they have a really good ad hack manual also, which explains a lot about how to do these.
Let me just add, so if you think about a bus stop, there's usually a transparent thing where you can put these advertising posters. Usually that's what we are talking about.
Yeah, it's the bus stop ads. Yeah, and to be able to access these, you need to be able to open it with a key. You need to go have a look at which company is present in your city, and then you can like also have a look of this project called Public Ad Campaign. And they have made a world map. You click on your city and it will show you which company is working there. And it will give you a link to Amazon with the key to be able to open it.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that they've done like most of the big cities in the world. So they've done a really, really good job. Basically, you order your keys from Amazon. And then what you need is 4 people, 2 people who are changing the ad, and 2 people who are on lookout. If you've ever seen people doing these, then they're usually wearing a visibility vest. Using a visibility vest is kind of a cheat code because it means that people think that you're working for the company and it kind of like, it just works. So you get these visibility vests. 2 people are there, like one person uses the key and then you open it. One person is holding the glass door and the other person is changing the ad. It usually has clips, which like you need to like remove the previous poster. So you remove the poster, but you can already feel that you can clip it. So like this clip opens and then you push your paper up and you clip it back and then your ad is there. If you feel that you don't have the knowledge or experience the first time when you're doing this, it's good to have duct tape or gaffer tape with you, the silver tape. And if you're fiddling too much and you get a bit anxious, a bit panicked, then you can just tape it there. And then you close it down, you lock it, which is quite important and which has been a problem for people in the past is that when you take out the poster, roll up the poster, but don't walk around with it.
Yeah, the old one.
I mean the bus stop ad which you removed. Once you've done your action, throw it out. Because it's like, if they realize that you did it and there's like a police trying to find you, that's a really easy way to figure out that you did this. So like get rid of the
evidence.
Get rid of the evidence, exactly. Pay attention to having a photographer. It's really important. Since it's such a low cost action, try to like find a friend or, like really underpay a good photographer because it's an important cause. Because sometimes like the next day they already change it. If they're not paying attention, then it can last for a longer time. But basically like you need to be able to push this online as well. So you need good documentation. And also like the people who are in your group of 4 should not be using their phones and videoing while you're doing this. Because it's also weird that there's like, why are the bus stop ad people making videos and stuff like this? Like just have like someone who's in charge of documentation. I think that this is it. Yeah, and have a press release ready. It's always important.
Yeah, and maybe even before you order the key, I would suggest maybe just going around checking them, because if you're lucky, they might actually not be closed. They might not be locked.
Yeah.
The first action that we did with my group here was this kind of ad replacement thing, and it was just not locked. And we didn't have to order a key. We just opened them and replaced them. So you should just go check them in your city. Sometimes they're just not locked, if you're lucky.
I would say that if you're to the west, it will be locked. If you're to the east, it won't be locked. I think that this is
That's the real cultural divide. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, also I think that sometimes it's just broken anyway. And like they don't give a shit, so they just leave it.
Yeah. And then if you order the key, then just check the key before and see how it works. And yeah.
Yeah, like just test it, go there. Like nobody's going to care that you're doing this, to be honest.
Exactly. It's a very low risk action. Like worst case, you're going to get a fine. And for the fine, you can just try to contact, even us or some comrades and try to help you pay it if you cannot pay it or something.
Yeah.
So it's really a low risk action.
Yeah. And I mean, if you are stopped there, like just as a tip, if they stop you and they're making a big deal about it, you're not doing a criminal act. You're changing a poster in a bus stop. Don't start running. Don't, just be there and be like, okay, sorry, didn't know that it's such a big deal. You take out your poster and you go. You can just go out and do it the next day. It's not a big deal. Like I would say that running doesn't make sense with this kind of action. Just act cool and act like you're stupid and say that you're an artist.
Act like you're stupid, the best advice.
Well, no, because that's the thing, that if they think that that how important it is you're doing, then they look at you as a threat. But
yeah,
if you're like, oh yeah, we're just artists, we thought that it would be funny to change the bus stop ads, they're just going to tell you to get out of there, Especially when you look at the action which you were doing, for example, look at the pictures, they were super funny.
Yeah, instead of like this brandalism, we'd made memes, and instead of an ad, we had like a collage of memes and stuff.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah, one mocking.
mocking the companies, like, just be like, oh yeah, we had this idea that it would be really funny to do this.
Yeah.
And then act stupid, say you're an artist, take out your ad, leave.
Great. I wanted us to do this section like this to explain this stuff in detail, just so that like if you are listening and you are sorting out, to just get a feeling that you can actually do this. You can find the materials cheaply. You are not taking a lot of risk, and this is really something that you can do. And then build from that to something more complex. But this is really something that you can do, even with 3-4 people, even if you don't have a lot of experience. And if you have questions, first go to the resources, the materials that artivists have. And if you still need advice or something, contact artivists or contact us, and we'll try to put you in contact with Dani or someone. And like really trust yourself that you can do this and that we can help you to do this if you need help.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, once you do one, you want to do more. So go for it.
If you like our show, please like and subscribe to our channel and drop us a comment to let us know what you think.